Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Benny's here. Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon show. Crafty Sidekick Shenanigans is over on the other side. It's great to be with you today. We have a really exciting show for you today. Hope you're looking forward to it. If you're new to our channel, we are Maymay Made It. Everything that we see used today can be purchased through our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. A lot of cool stuff we're going to be showing today and some pretty big updates and headlines. So we're going to start with updates and headlines today. So, Maymay.
Updates and headlines. Sounds like a welcome into the 2 o'clock news.
News
I'm
alert.
Maymay, and today we want to bring to you. That's fun. We should actually do that. First, I want to say this. Kudos to Vinny for being here with a headache.
I'm here.
Look at his face. He's here, and look how happy he looks.
He's trying.
And he just made that noise too. He has a headache, and he's been sneezing his head off. It's the change in the weather, and so kudos to Vinny. He did take some Tylenol. He might feel better soon, but just say a little prayers for him as y'all go for his headache. So I just wanted to do that because I know in a minute y'all gonna see him probably like rubbing or something, and we'll
yeah, because these lights are
really
rubbed, brutal.
and he's doing his best. All right, headlines and updates. Okay, let's see. First headline is this. Have you done the Roll With It challenge? Please tell me right here in the comments if you've done it. I don't even think Vinny knows about the Roll With It challenge, but I'm loving it. So here's what y'all don't realize. So kind of selfishly, I do these projects because I love to see what you post on social media whenever I challenge you to do something. Y'all can't know how much it thrills my soul to see you guys actually posting things that I show you online. Well, why did I do this? Okay, so I don't know how this started, but I was sitting at my desk one day, just sitting here, and I started looking at my channel, and I was like, you know what? There's some really good videos from way back in the day, and nobody's seen them. And I went through, you guys, and I made a list of all of these videos. There's like 10 videos that are so good, and they had very few views. And I was like, Shannon, I want to bring these to where people can see them because they're really good. So the first one that I wanted to bring to you was the one that had the smallest views to me. It had 435 views, and it was called the Connect 4 Challenge. I'm like, well, back in the day, that would have been fine, but I want to do something bigger. So let me tell you this real quick. Back in the day, we challenged each other all the time. We were constantly doing challenges and contests, and we did all kinds of stuff that we just really don't see much anymore. Some people do them, but not like we used to. Honestly, we used to challenge each other as YouTubers and then challenge our audience. And back then we didn't really have a way to see what you were doing like we do now, especially Maymay didn't. Okay. Because when I first started, I didn't even have Facebook. I was anti-Facebook, so we didn't have one for a long time. Okay. So I'm like, we can do this, and y'all can post on our customer gallery, and you can post to our Facebook, and you can post to your club pages, the club forums. So I was like, I really want to do this. All right. So for fun, here's what we did. We created this PDF. If you want to find this, it's in my video that we put up on Saturday night. Tamitha will have the link for y'all. She didn't know I was going to show you, but she'll have the link for y'all soon. And here's what you do. You print this little guy out, or you just pull it up on your screen, and you roll one dice. Or if you don't have a dice, and I know it's a die, but I can't do it. It's just a dice. If you don't have that, just write the numbers 1 through 6 on some slips of paper and just put them in a cup or something and pull it out. But what you do is 1 through 6, you pick this column. So I don't have let's see if I do. I'll show y'all. I just love this, and I think it's fun, and I want y'all to do it with me because it's fun. I'm going to do another one. I'm not even through. So I found this app that does it, which I think is really cool. I said, Shannon, you think there's an app for dice rolling? She said, of course, there's an app for everything. So 1 through 6. Number 1. So my colorway, it's been different every time. My colorway would be this pastel-y colorway. Okay. Then row 2, my sentiment would be happy birthday. And then row 3, my style of card would be a Z fold. And row 4, a thing I have to add would be foam tape. I get foam tape every time, y'all. Someone just asked what's a wobble. So it's like an action wobble where it's the piece that lifts up and you have to wiggle it. And listen, if you don't have those, there's a video on my channel showing you how to make your own. Like it's a neat little thing we used to do back in the day. And then for my last column, it would be acetate. That's the first time I got acetate when I rolled. Where'd it go? I don't know. So you would take those 6 parameters or those 6 rules. I don't want to take Craft Roulette's parameter word, so I'm just saying rules. So you take those 6 rules and you'd make a card. Now here's the deal, okay? When you make that card, you post a photo of it with your parameters, showing what they were. You could, some people are writing it on a piece beside it. Some people are typing it into the comment about the project, and you put it on our customer gallery to be entered to win. Look away, Vinny. To be entered to win a stamp wheel. Look, he's rubbing his head because his head really hurts now. To be entered to win a stamp wheel. And this contest is open till the end of the month. So you've got time, and I'm going to be talking about it like crazy because I think it's fun. The other thing I think is fun about it is it takes you out of your comfort zone. Like, it makes you try something maybe different. Like, my first card I did on camera was this colorway, which I love, but I would have never put those colors together. And then the second roll I did yesterday was this one. Again, I wouldn't have put those colors together necessarily, but it's so fun. Melanie, I'm just reminding people about the contest. She was saying she's having deja vu. So go watch my video about this. That'll give you all the information. Everything's linked in the description so you can get this PDF or see it so you can participate. I think it's going to be fun. And that's just one of the videos I'm bringing back because that was just sitting there and nobody was seeing it. And it was super fun. And I like this better than Connect 4 because Connect 4, you spent too much time thinking it out. And this one, you don't think out.
Yeah, see, I cheated when you had me do the Connect 4. I was like, well, I want to use this. And it kind of took the spontaneity out of it because I really picked what I wanted, what 4 squares I wanted to touch.
They probably don't realize that I test stuff out on my staff. So here's what I did. I made a new board for us, a new Connect 4 board. And I printed out a bunch and I dropped them off with everybody. And I said, pick 4 things and make sure your line matches, right? This is not how we're doing it. We're doing the roll with that one. And what I watched them do was they would look for things. And I'm like, that's not really what I want it to be like. Everybody did it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really want it to be that. I want it to be, this is what you have to work with. So that's why we changed it to the roll with it challenge. And I love it. And listen, do you care if they do more than one? I don't care if they do more than one. I mean, you're having to work for it, right? I don't care if you do more than one. It's a random drawing. It's not based on your art or anything like that. So it's just a random drawing. And I just want people to, Tamsin said one. I don't really care if it's just one. Because we're just getting numbers.
It probably makes it easier for Tamitha if it's just one per person.
Just put your name in the drawing one time if you submit more than one card.
Yeah, but then why submit more than one? What's the point if you did that?
Have fun doing it.
It is fun.
Sharing their photos.
How about do this? Enter one time on customer gallery and put as many as you want on the Facebook group. How about that? I don't know. I don't really care if they enter more than once. I think it's fun. And I think, you're working for it. But if Tamitha will probably fire me, and that's okay. She can fire me. But fire me Thursday so I can have the weekend off. Anyway, if Tamitha says no, she'll let Shannon know if she can figure it out. All right, so that's that one. The other thing I wanted to tell you about, I'm going to do it really, really quick because the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of times we do this at the end of the video and so many people miss it and we get a lot of emails about, did you talk about this? Did you talk about that? So I want to show you this, okay? What did I just do? What did I just do? Let's do that. Okay. MaymayEvents.com. There are events coming up. The next event is open house. If you can be here April 19th or April 20th or both, that's fine if you want to. Stop by. We're going to have a lot going on. We're going to have demos. We're going to have in-store specials. We're going to have we're going to have like 4 or 5 vendors. Mr. Jim will be here. Clack will be here. Also, if you know Clack's buddy, Steve, do what? If you know Clack's buddy Steve, he's in town that weekend. It looks like we got the freeze-dried candy person for Saturday, but not Friday. We're working on another vendor for Friday. And we also have J&D produce that will be here. So that'll be the peanuts that everybody loved last time, the bull peanuts and all their goodies. They have a lot more than just that, but they have a lot of like produce. So we'll have that, and we will just be doing all kinds of stuff throughout that day. And we'll be hanging out and getting to know you guys. And not only me, but our whole city is doing it. So there's on our Facebook page, Maymay Made It's page, not our group, we've posted the images. And I bet we can email it if we haven't. We might need to do an email just for it so y'all can get the page and you can plan out your trip. And I have to tell you something I'm very excited about. Okay. So my cousin, I can say this because I did not ask her permission, but I don't think she'll care. So my cousin, Sarah, who is, how can I say who? My Aunt Dottie's son, Chris, his wife, Sarah. Now you'll know because y'all know Aunt Dottie. She has gotten herself a space at Brenda's place at Peach Plaza. And she's a photographer. She has been a photographer, and she's setting up photography like scenes, and she'll have that'll be her place for taking pictures. But she's also making it kind of an event center. And so they're doing a bunch of remodeling there. And that weekend is her weekend to open for you to come in and see it. So she's added to the list. So you'll get to go there. It's Sarah B's Photography. So if you need pictures done or something, my cousin can do it. Or if you want, you might even want to get some that weekend while you're here. Who knows? Maybe we should have had her come down here and do like a Maymay photo shoot, and then that would have been fun too, wouldn't it? We should have thought about that. Okay, so there's that. Now, the other event coming up that you need to get in on, because this is going to get tight. Okay, it's Craftaholics. This is an in-person event. Okay, and this is what you can do right now. You can purchase the entire bundle if you want to for $559.99. That bundle includes everything, every class, every meal, every snack. It includes your crop table, the reception. It includes everything. Okay. Or you can do the paper crafting bundle only for $379, which means it includes all the paper crafting classes, which will include Missy's. Because some people have asked me, does that mean Missy's? Her class is in there because she's using paper. Or you can get just the sewing bundle for $379. It's right there. Again, read on here what's all included. Okay, we're not going to do that today just for time's sake. Then, if you don't want to do any of the classes, you just want to come crop, you can get a crop table for $199. That includes your food for every day, your snacks for every day, your table, the goodies, the reception, and everything but classes is included in the crop table. You can also come. If you need an extra reception ticket, like if you're bringing your spouse or a friend or something that's not attending the event, you can get your ticket for the reception meal. If you need extra meals every day, you can buy those here as well. And then if you want to take the big room quilt, now this is the quilt that Penny walks you through for the entire, 3 days we're on the floor. I think it's almost 4 days now. We've extended a little bit. And she walks you through it. And so by the time the event is over, you will have made a quilt top. And listen, if you've never sewn before, this is a good one. Some people show up with their sewing machine brand new and they make a quilt top before they leave.
But you do have to bring your own sewing machine.
Yeah, you do have to bring your own sewing machine. Worst case scenario, if you don't have one, if you let us know, sometimes we can borrow one and sometimes we can lend you one. Like I have one I can lend you, and I know that she has a few she can too. Sorry, y'all, had a tickle. Okay, that is in-person event. We do not have it available for you right now, but coming up, if you can't do the in-person, don't worry. We have an online event coming, but that'll be a little later when we put that one up. So we do have one in the fall for our online friends. Okay, let me remove that. Let me fix our screens to where we're supposed to be. I think we're ready. And now we can start today's show. Any questions we need to answer real quick before we move on from all of that? Did y'all were busy, weren't you? Were you watching the questions?
I haven't seen anything pop in.
Okay. I'm going to go back a little bit because I feel like I saw some questions popping in. How long do you have? Okay. Did Tabitha answer all of those already? There's a lot in there about because I've been spouting. How long do you have for the contest? Till the end of the month. Can Tamitha share the link for the DIY wobblers? That's a video she may have to go find. The next question is, where do we find the sheet for the Roll With It challenge? It's in the description of the video that Tamitha linked for you guys. How do we label the challenge project on the customer gallery? Just in your description in some place, just put Roll With It challenge, and then you can put in there what you used. Do you have a winged pop-up video? I do not, but I could. I don't really know what that is.
I do not, but I could, but I don't know what that is.
But I don't know what it is, but I could try.
That.
But I could try. And then, let's see. What time does the store open on Friday? 10 a.m. If you're talking about, we're doing our open house normal hours, so 10 to 4 on Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturday. And will you be doing more Roll With It challenge? Yes, I actually want to change the board up and just Like we'll get through this month with this board, and then I'll give you a new board that sticks in other things, which I think will be super fun. And they're saying your mic is off, Shannon.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, y'all.
Are you ready for the fun stuff today? You guys. So product from Creativation is starting to come in. And I would have to say that I'm not sad this is the first product to come in.
No, you're not.
I'm not sad about it. Like, I'm glad this is the first product to come in. Do I have
I
one of
know.
I don't have one of everything, do I?
I didn't give them all to you.
Oh, are
You
you
want 'em?
gonna?
Do you want them?
Do y'all want to see them
You
all
want 'em all
first?
right
I know
now?
you do. Y'all want to go shop. Ready for this? Katy Sue. All right. If you followed us at Creativation, you saw me when I was in her booth and showing you this live. And now I get to touch and feel it and play with it. Let me show them. They're going to want to shop. They're not going to wait on me to finish this first. So I'm pretty sure we have like a collection of Katy Sue that can just click on the collection. But I'm going to show you several things today. I'm going to do a quick flip through, and then I'm going to show you several things, okay? I'm going to make one of these today. I think this is super fun, and I've been dying to make one. These are the picket fence cards. It's actually called Pretty Petals Picket Fence. And then we also got in, these are so cute, wonderful Wellington boots. I call them galoshes, and some people call them rain boots, and they call them Wellingtons, okay? They're wellies. And Shannon made one of these. She made a welly card for y'all to see. Sticking out right there, Shannon. See that? Right where your thumb is. Right where your thumb is. Here we go. So Shannon made one of these to show you. Look how cute this is.
I'll have one of the dogs done in just a second.
Now, she left it like this, like a card, but you can glue it shut and have the tag pull out. Did you glue it in?
No, I glued it in. It told you to glue it in.
Okay, look,
So-
you don't have to do that. Here's what you can do. Look, you can glue right around here, okay, and close this down, and this will pull out because it has a little piece right here that you can do that with. You can also turn this into a tag. I saw them do that. Use the rain boots for something else, and then take this and make it a tag. So this is, look at the size of them.
It comes with another small.
Look at the
one
size. This is
inside.
6 inches tall, and it's 3.5 wide, roughly. And it also comes with 8 classic white envelopes for you, 2 sheets of bouquet birds, and 8 Wellington boot cards. What are the birds? We'll open this in a minute.
And if you haven't seen these before, it also comes with step-by-step instruction
Mhm.
on what goes where and how to stack it. And it makes the most adorable 3D projects you can ever imagine.
Watering can blossoms and blooms. Look at these. I wonder if we'll get time to get to that. I'm going to at least open them up and run through them here and there. Oh my goodness. Run, don't walk. Run, don't walk. Don't pull on your leash, but run. Okay. So look at this. It's all the dogs. I know it's not all the dogs. I know it's not everyone. Let me tell you what's in here from just looking. Okay. Labrador, German Shepherd. This feels like a Labradoodle. This little guy. Beagle. This is a Spaniel. This is a Dalmatian. This is a Retriever. This is a Labrador. This is a Ween. See the Ween? This is a Border Collie. This is a Greyhound or a Whippet. He looks like both. This is a Corgi. And then this is what Danny had. Cocker Spaniel. Is that right? Did I get them right? Y'all tell me if I didn't.
Right.
Let's run through. Aren't they stinking adorable? 12 dog breeds included. Look at these. You get so many images. And by the way, they all pop out. You don't have to cut anything. You don't need a machine or anything. Okay. They just pop right out. We'll look at those a little later. I love this. I want to explain this a little better. Okay. These are the cards I chose. I did not get every single card she had. I was kind of picky. Look at this one. This is the sentiments with this are on your engagement to a special couple with love. And what happens with Katy Sue's projects, I'm going to show you in a second, but like this is your card base, and you pop this out and you foam it up on top, and then you foam the lady, and then you foam her again, and you can make her as dimensional as you want, or you can use these individually for other projects, cards and things like that. And you get 3 right here. You get die cut 3 times the sheets are included, so you can make 3 cards from one of these. And I thought this was so pretty for like wedding cards or whatever. And then look at this one. If you have anybody going through communion, First Holy Communion, on your special day, confirmation. I just thought this was really neat. I think it'd be neat for someone being baptized too. You wouldn't have to use those sentiments. Like you've got God bless you, special day. You can use this for that. I just think this is so pretty. I loved the candles and the Bible there. And again, you get 3 in here. She did one. That's good. And then look at these, boy and girl. Look how cute this is. So all of this stacks up. This is the base. This stacks on, and then all of these little pieces stack on, and it's so cute. This one's called Baby Girl, and this one's called Baby Boy. I had to get those two. They were too cute. All right, this one, I want to show you this, and then I'm going to explain it to you. Oh, this isn't it, is it? No. Okay, let me show you this. So this one, this is bouquets. This is called Bouquets and Birds. Now, here's the deal. So this is included in the other one too, Bouquets and Birds.
It is the toppings of the boots, that's the same one as this.
So here's the deal with these. This is not card making right here. This is the bouquet and the bird you can use on other things. Okay. So there's a bouquet, there's a bouquet, there's a bouquet, and there's one. And then you've got these 4 little birds. And then you've got wishing you a happy birthday, especially for you, best wishes and with love. And you get 3 sheets. So you can do 3, 6, 9, 12 bouquets. That's pretty cool, right? And they're beautiful. You'll see how this works. I promise I'm going to do it. All right. And then these, while we were at the show, she pointed this out to me, which I was glad that she did. She's like, these don't look the same on here or in the packaging as they do in real life when you start working on them. And so Shannon has pulled some out to start working on. I'm going to show y'all what these look like. First off, let me say this is called Printed and Die Cut Flowers and Leaves, and it's in Bright Blossoms, and this is icy watercolor. And what's so cool about this is you can use this on everything. This is just layers and layers of foliage. Yes, these are perforated. You do not have to cut them with scissors.
They just pop right out.
They pop out. So see these, look how pretty these are. Aren't these pretty in real life? And look, they're double-sided. And so you would pop this one on top of here, and that one, and then there's a center in here, I'm sure. Look, you can use any of this as centers that come in it, and you make beautiful flowers for folios, for cards, for 3D projects. I actually have something coming for open house. This would be perfect on. And then look at this one. So there's 3 layers to this one. And of course you would pop each one up. But look how beautiful. Like I can see using these in so many projects, even if I didn't stack it. This is a great way to have your own ephemera. So cool. And then you got all of these pretty colors. And so you might want to pick up both colorways because you'll get a pastel and a dark. And that way, when you need flowers, you got them. This is not something you'll get and use up right away. This is something you're going to get and go to when you need a project. You know, you'll be like, oh, Mother's Day's coming. How beautiful. You can make anything with these. A treat box and put a flower on it. A bow and put a flower in the middle of the bow. You can use these anywhere. These will be beautiful. And you
They really
get
are cool.
8 sheets of double-sided flower designs, each containing 15 flowers and 17 centers, 4 sheets of double-sided leaf containing 31 leaves. That's a lot of flowers in here, you guys. And like I said, they're all just pop out. They're already pre-cut for you.
And they're also at a great price point. They don't break the
For
bank
what you get, it's amazing.
considering what all you get.
All right. You guys asked for this, and we brought it in, and I love it. Okay. So Katy Sue makes these books. And I know it doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of us. I think maybe this might be a UK situation. I don't know. But I think it's incredible. Now, we brought in their books before and you guys loved them. But this one, the theme is too good. It's called Craftaholics. And I thought this is perfect for you guys who want to make cards for your friends that craft like you do. Or if you wanted to put it for the front of a folio. Let me get to there's different kinds. Okay. So do you see these colorful images? See that? Do you have just a die? Let me grab just a die. What this is made for is for die cutting. Not all of it, but some of it is for die cutting. Did you already hand it to me and I've lost it?
I did.
Deanna, I completely expect these to
Is this
sell
the
out
oval
before open house, but I will try to reorder and get them in
It's rectangles taped.
if they do sell out.
Is that it?
Yeah, there's ovals.
Okay, so let's say you
You can
take
see.
your postage stamp die, right? Is it postage edge die? And you find one that fits. That one's a little too tight. Let me move it up. I'll do this one. You put this on and you cut this out, and then you have an image that you can put on top of something that's already pre-colored for you. You don't have to do oval. You could do square. You might have a shape. You might have a doily one that would fit, right? Then the coolest thing is, because I'm using my nesting dies, I can cut a piece of coordinating paper and I can have that layered up. Isn't that cool how that works? And so you get, I really like this because I think this is another one of the things you put on the shelf and you just have this little, all right. So that first girl was a baker. Okay. She's a gardener. This one is a painter. This one is she quilting? She's quilting, y'all. That's her little sewing box. That's cute. And then this one is jewelry, making jewelry. This one's sewing. Look at that sewing machine. That's so cute. This one is making cards. You see her little envelopes in her cards, and she's got all her little thingies out there. This one's knitting. This is cute, you guys. This is cute. All right, here's the baker again. You get those same images, but bigger, okay? So if you look here, there she is baking. These are perfect for folio covers, and you wouldn't need a die for this. I would just cut this out for my folio cover.
Oh yeah, they're really pretty. Just cut.
Now, as a bonus, let me show you the bonus. When you come back here to the back, you get these same images that you can color. So if you want to match them to the project you're working on, you can color them yourself. Or if you just want to do a black and white project, or if you just want to color pieces and parts here and there and have it pop, kind of that monochromatic look with a little bit of color, and it gets better. Just hold on, because we're not done. If you keep going in this book, you get sentiments that you can cut out. And look, the knitter, the card maker. Oh gosh, this feels like a clue game or something, like a board game. That might be fun. The dressmaker, the jewelry designer, who done it? That would be fun. The quilter, the artist, the gardener, the cake decorator. And then here, look, this is what I love. These are sentiments that you can cut out. So for the inside of your card or for underneath the image, there's all different kinds. There's quotes. You make me so happy. Isn't that cute? Imagination is more important than knowledge. 1 yard of fabric is like 1 glass of wine, not enough. That's cute. Craftiness is happiness. See, this is cute. That says there's no such thing as too much glitter. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. I don't know. Anyway, there is that. And let me show you. So let me grab this piece. Just to show you here, we can cut this one out. Look at this die. It's perfect for this. I'm going to let Shannon run this through the die and show y'all, but I wanted you to see. So what we've done here, we cut this off, right? This is half a page and laid this on. I'm going to let her cut that. And then I'm going to show you a couple that she cut for me earlier. Look how cute these are. And no work, you guys. No work. Let me get the other one. There's a square one and there's a shaped one. And then you put this on a card and they're so stinking cute. Ignore this. This is a maybe thing I'm working on. Look how cute. Well, that's actually kind of cute. Those colors work. Look.
Yes.
They actually work. Okay.
Yeah, it won't work with a embossing folder sandwich in there too.
You have to have the right image. All right, there's that one. And then lastly, before we start making, I got to show you these. Okay, these are incredible. And you might have noticed these a while ago. The galoshes card. Oh, I put it. It's sandwiched. It's squished in there.
Hey,
You may have noticed this earlier. Okay, let's show y'all how this worked. So she cut it out. And look at that. That's super cute. Can't you see using that on all kinds of things? I love that. A really cute way to make a like a folio for like a craft day. Something like that would be cute. All right, I'm going to slide that back there. And then here's what I want to show you. Do you see this sentiment in here? I want you to see this. Can you barely see that sticker right there? And I mean barely. This is a sticker. So if you don't have enough sentiments, if you don't have enough stamps, huh? Oh, she's got one open.
There's the one open.
This right here, let me show you this too, because Shannon said to point this out to you. This one was too big, so she cut it down. I think that's what we would do anyway. You can even put that one in there. Just cut it down. You might even could stick this down and then trim around it, you know, if you want it to be the whole thing. But look at that, and look at all of them that you get. It's 72. Why do I feel like 72 was the number? 72 verses, 72 different verses, and they come on this sheet. Now, one thing I'm going to caution you about, you can't see this sticker. You have to find it. I even think it might be better to take the negative off first. See, watch. If you come right here and you grab, this one's been cut. If you grab that negative and take that piece off, then you can see the sticker better. And even then, I mean, they're invisible. It's really cool how she's designed these. So look, to someone special who is loved very much, you leave a sort of happiness in every heart you touch. So on this special day, I'm sending you best wishes. Have a very happy birthday with lots of love and kisses. Isn't that cute? And there's so many of them. I mean, there's 72. It is finite, but there are 72 of them. Isn't that neat? This is the kind of stuff I love. When I find something like this and I'm like, this is a card maker making product. That's what this is. We know this is, look at all these sentiments. You couldn't have 72 different stamps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might, if you're like me, you might. All right. So there's that available for you guys. Let's put one together and show you how it works because they're super cute. Oh, nope. Look at this one. Ready? Look at this.
Did it just for you?
Get that little guy.
Wow.
Do it a ween. Do it a ween. Has he got Ritz crackers? No, those are biscuits. Him's got biscuits. Okay.
Has he got Ritz crackers?
It looked like Ritz crackers. All right. So I've not opened it. I've not played with it. I've not read anything. Let's just see what happens. I saw these done in New Orleans and I loved them.
I think it's just the lighting more than it is anything else.
In person, you're not. Let me see your face. No, you're good. It gets hot under these lights. It really does. Oh, check this out. Picket fence cards assembly instructions. Check this out. That's pretty neat. Do all of these work the same? They do. Look.
The galoshes, wellies, whatever, had that too.
Okay. So look, you have card backers, and I'm imagining there's multiple of the same. You have your envelopes. Okay. So let's lay these out. Yeah. So I'm going to get probably two of each.
They're not all birthday sentiments in that. There's
That-
all different
No,
kinds.
that one's all
This one is birthday.
Oh, it is all birthday?
We did it on
Okay, I'm
purpose. I
sorry.
got birthday on purpose because we've had Christmas and I think we had a mixed one time. I can't remember the other one. I know we had Christmas, but I got this one on purpose because it was birthday and I thought that's a good one to have. All right. Which one do we want to do? I cannot take a poll. I want to do this one. I want to do the cottage. Wait, it looks a little messy on screen. Let's do this one. Let's do the other house. Is that messy? No. We'll do that little house. All right. So what you do, oh, this is easy. This is perfect for a craft day. You and your kids, you and your grandkids. So do we get to pick? I think we can pick. Pop out one of the main die cut card shapes, which is one of these. Look at this. We'll just start with this. The white one. You pop it out.
And you can see this does not require any scissors. It literally just pops right out.
Look at that. Oh, that is so neat. What I love is I don't have to turn on a machine or get anything out. I can just start playing. And again, this is not for, I don't know if I said this, it's not for everybody. It's for those of us who just get it. Like this is a thing for me. And these right here are just planks of wood. I would not throw them away. Oh, there I go again.
She would throw them away.
No, look at that. They're planks of wood. They're
Eventually,
totally,
one of us would
that's a
throw them away.
ladder.
Probably Shannon.
I don't think I would. I like this. This is an absolute ladder.
Where would you save those so you didn't lose them?
I'll put them in something. I would. That's so cute. To make like a little ladder or like a little rope ladder and use twine. That's cute. Okay. Then there's planks. Get the little planks out. Oh, I got another one. So I can have a 5-rung ladder, which is even better than a 4-rung ladder.
Mhm.
Okay, now what we do, I'm going to go back over here and look. So I'm going to fold this, and it's already scored for me. Just find the, look at that right there. How cute these are. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And by the way, these are yours, so you can stop anywhere you want or keep going or do whatever. Oh my gosh, a quilt ladder would be so cute with that. And put little like paper quilts. That would be cute. All right, then the planks go across here. Super easy. So let's grab some foam.
Heidi said they said there is a chance of bad weather, mostly tomorrow during the day. So, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And yeah, like Maymay was saying, you don't have to put every layer that they give you. You can actually make multiple projects that look alike, just not quite as, I don't know if this is the
Dimensional.
right word, but stacked.
And look, I'm gonna cut some off. Okay. So another tip you might want to do is put your foam here, which is what they told me to do, but I didn't. You might want to follow the instructions. Who would want to follow the instructions? Be honest. Who wants to follow the instructions? Would you follow them?
Probably.
Shannon would follow them. I should have read.
I am an instruction follower. Are you surprised?
All right, I'm going to cut what hangs off. What hangs over off. I'll get it out in a minute. Cut.
What if there was something that you're supposed to do with it?
Nah, I doubt there is. Okay, so I doubt it.
I bet
Now,
you were supposed to send
now
it. And
it
it was supposed
says
to hang off on both sides.
to place this in, it doesn't here. It's even. Now I'm going to place this in. Shannon will judge me. Y'all don't have to judge me. Shannon will judge me.
I'm not going to say for 100% positive, but I believe these are 4x6 cards, or they may be 5x7 cards.
It says on there, and I've forgotten.
I can't remember.
5x7. All right, I'm going to use sticky tape here, and the reason being is because this is a little bit of a thin piece, and I don't want my wet glue to come through it. So no biggie. We'll just use this.
Mary said she would follow instructions on the first one,
Yeah.
but they're all a little different. So
Actually, I think this is the only instruction because they all lay out the same on here, which is cool. I wish I had all the pictures from the event. I loved what they had done with they had stepped outside the box and used things for different ways and different reasons. And they'd taken images and made tags out of them or made cards in different ways. It was really neat how they did it, especially any leftovers.
Linda Miller said, I'm like my dad. I put it together, then read the instructions to see what these extra pieces are for.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
So this page feels a little photo-y, like a photo mat situation. That's why I didn't use the wet glue there, because it would show through. Because anytime you wet paper, okay, look at that already. You could stop here with the sentiment. You could stop right there. All right. So now number 4 is now you can move on to decorating your picket fence with its flowers. Pick your bouquet of choice and attach to the lower wood panel. Oh, I get to pick. I get to pick.
Yeah.
How
You
gonna
do you,
that?
boo.
Oh, I love that one. Any of them match. I like this one. And look, you don't even have to use them all. They use those, and that looks, well, they use that with the other one. So let's try these. How many do I want to use? Okay, let's just pop some out and see what we get. I want to show y'all how they, I thought that was the case. There's 2 sheets. It felt thick. I want to show y'all how they pop them up, how they dimensionalize them.
I mean, it really is cool, y'all. I mean, you can customize it. You can make it as thick as you want. You can make it. I mean, you get to do you, literally.
These go a lot quicker than the like full cards go. I mean, like as far as layering these little flowers up.
That's probably enough.
You're not going to use the
Look.
big bases?
That's probably enough. Because I can pop that up, and then I can pop this guy. Does he go? Where does he go? Maybe he goes here.
For those of you watching on Facebook, we appreciate you joining us that way. I see several people are watching on Facebook. Through the wonders of technology, we're able to broadcast live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So that's
I'm
pretty
going to do
cool.
this real easy. I'm not popping this section up. Some people might.
Yes,
Some
I
people
mean, you
probably
could
would.
do that. You could mix and match. And like if you wanted to put a dog in the yard, you could certainly do that.
You could take one of those little puppies and put in here.
Yep.
Yep, you could. That would be cute. All right, I'm going to put this straight down onto my fence. I think that's cute on the fence like that. Then I'm going to put this one straight down. And then I'll pop up. Here's the reason I'm doing this. There's already a lot of dimension in here. And we've heard from you that you guys don't love to have to pay the extra postage. So look, I'm kind of following the Maymay rule of 1 layer of dimension. I do have my fence that's popped up. I didn't have to though. So I am going to add foam for these little guys I'm going to put down, but I'm not going to stress about it because it won't be all that much. That's where that goes. But you can get as dimensional as you want. And these flowers can be used over and over again on all different projects. And I love this right here. I love how you can layer these, and they just, you remember the old decoupage? It's not the way we do decoupage now so much. Because, you know, decoupage, when we talk about it now, is mostly like kind of like what Missy does with paper and cardstock. But back in the day, decoupage was all these layers.
So Ruth asked, can someone help her find the photo gallery? Customer gallery, excuse me. Is that on the website, on YouTube, or is it on our Facebook?
It's on our website, and Timothy just posted a link if that will help you, Miss Ruth.
She posted the link for the spring wobble.
Right underneath it, see it? Customer gallery.
Okay.
You may not, yours may not show it.
Yeah, I see it now.
Look how pretty and so simple. I love this. Oh, look. Then you can come in and you can get from here, if it's a birthday card. Oh, these are cute. Look at this. I really like the way they did that, though. Look, especially for you, can go right there. You can put a little bird on it if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm not really a bird fan. Birds get in my way. And I could pop this up because I haven't made too awful many layers.
No,
The pop-ups do not come with it. That's the dots that Maymay, or the foam squares that Maymay is using. Does not come with it. That's
They're the Craft Perfect ones that are pre-cut. I love them. They make it easy. Okay, now then, I wanted to do something else. Hang on. Since this just says especially for you, I want to use a sticker in it. I think this will be cool. Let's see what this one says. Wishing you a day filled with many special moments and a year in which your fondest dreams come true. Let's do it. That's so pretty. All right, let's see. I think this will be pretty in here. I want y'all to see how this works. And I may not have to cut it. I might. Let me look. Because if you do, yeah, I'm going to trim it a little bit. Just a little. And I'll use my trimmer for that. Because it will hang over a tiny bit. The stickers will. But I'm not going to do a... Here's the thing. It literally hides.
You may be able to see a little bit on the color.
You might, because of the
Paper.
little bit of matte this paper has, or a little bit of not texture. The finish that's on this paper, you might be able to see a little bit. But look how fast we did this. Ooh. We have weenies in our backyard. It would be cute when you open your puppy tail on the other side. Okay, check this out.
Make sure you get it on there straight.
It just really does lend itself to looking like it's just part of the card. What I'm going to do is grab this and this. I'm going to put this back over the top. I'm just going to press a little bit.
And that's just to make sure that you get the air bubbles out.
Yeah, the more you get them out, the better. Yeah. I wonder if it'll mess it up if I do it. Let me try it so you don't have to.
I did it over the top of the welly card.
It obviously does not mess it up. But I bet you have to be a little gentle.
I'm being a little gentle because I don't want to scratch it. But I love how it's just going right on. It's almost like a rub-on. Look how pretty that is. That looks so good. Look. So cute. Love it, love it, love it. So that is the Katy Sue we brought in this time. There'll be more. But we fell in love. But I love all their stuff. So questions? Look, so when you get this one, okay, this one sheet is all you need for instructions. You just follow this one. And also, she always has these QR codes so you can watch videos on her channel too. Wasn't that called paper toile, I think is what I don't know. She calls this decoupage too. So see how I remember decoupage being layered like this. See, she calls it decoupage. This one is actually called die cut 3D decoupage. All right. Any questions about that? I love how that turns out. I think it is easy peasy. Was there something else I wanted to play with? I want to see the flower one, the flower pot one. Thank you. All right. So let's look at what comes in the flower pot. You want to see the rain boots again? Here they are. And there's 4. Let me see the rain boot package. There's 4 different ones you get in here. So see all the little, aren't they so cute? They're all this size. So you got a purple stripe, a blue stripe, a pink dot, and a red dot. And I want to show you the dimension up here because I didn't really show that very well. See all the dimension? Love it. So cute. I love the size of this. I think this would be cute too. So maybe you took this and you put it on an easel card base. And then when the person got it, it sat up like an easel card. That would be cute. Seems like I saw her do that in the booth. Seems like she had them as an easel card. So we do have vellum in our store. I mean, we normally have vellum in the store. I hope we do right now that I said it.
I think I saw it out there today.
Let's look at these. Wait, we'll see what we got. Oh, look how easy. This one smells good. I want to see. Oh, this slides out. So look, I have time. Let's get one out. Let's do. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to do one. Let's just get this out. So I'm going to pop all of this. This is an easel. Oh, this is cute. Look, you got all your scores and folds down here. That's cool. Let's see if I need all of this. This. And then I'm going to do it. I like this one. Oh, look, those are so cute. Okay, so what you get here is your options for the design of the little watering can. You get 2 options. So here I've got the little gingham option. That's so cute. Or you can do like the metal option. And let me show you what I mean. I'll bring this up and show you. So see how right here we've got the metal can and then we've got the gingham can. Y'all know I got to do the gingham one, right? That's so cute. And I'm sure we get the flowers from a different section. So let's put this aside. And I will read for you guys. Start by popping up the main die. Then flip over so the blank side is facing up. Get these out of here. Flip over so the main side is the blank side is facing up. Okay. Then it says you should now see the pre-scored lines at the bottom of the card. Starting from the top score line, fold up and away from you. For the second score line, fold down towards you, and finally fold the third one that away. Okay, so the picture shows you what to do. So it's up and then down and then up. Gosh, that's easy. I love when they have pictures, right? And once you have your accordion fold created, apply a thin strip of adhesive to the tab. Next, fold and bring the top of your card down toward the base and stick together with the glue tab. This couldn't be easier. I'm gonna try art glitter glue. I don't think it'll be a problem here. This is just cardstock. Let's do that. Let's bring this down like this. Flatten that out. I probably should have creased that to make this part not quite as gluey on my fingers. That's what we got a cloth for. I so love the Katy Sue products too. I really do. Oh, you're sweet. Thank y'all. Just having to look up. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to squish it. Squish, squish, squish. And look, it makes the stand up for you. Isn't that cute? Now, there's a little slit in the top. We're going to work on that in just a second. Okay, so that's where we're at. Says, next step is to add the floral arrangement. To start, pick your flowers from the decoupage sheet and build your arrangement layer by layer using the foam pads. Okay, so let's go back here and see what our choices are. Oh gosh, look at these colors. Look at the yellow. Not pretty. Let's see what the other ones look like. There's a red one. I should have done the red. Look how cute. Wouldn't these be cute if you were doing like a Mother's Day luncheon at your church or like a Mother's Day brunch and everybody got one of these and you used it as their name card, their place card? This would be cute for that. Somebody else told me we had visitors today and she's like, I make these and use them for decorations in my home, which is a good idea. It's a good idea. I am making a mess over here. All right. So
We'll clean it up later.
pop out some tulips. Why am I using tulips?
Those are your favorites.
They're my favorite flower.
I would have said because that's what the picture showed you're supposed to do on that.
They're my favorite flower. I love a tulip. They don't last. They're not around long. They're not here long enough. Look how pretty that is. With no layers, with no dimension. If you didn't even want to do the dimension, look how pretty that is. And then we have these pieces that we can pop up.
You have to do the dimension.
I want to because I think it's going to be beautiful. But you don't have to. You could use these for something else. You probably have a stamp that you could get a stem out of, and like stamp the stem. I'm probably popping too many out at one time.
No, you're not.
But trying to keep everything where it goes. This goes there. This one goes there.
I love how sometimes you only get a leaf.
I'm going to start there. There is some just leaves in that one.
Is leaves the right word?
I hid my phone from me. My little skinny phone, my little
Lips.
tiny squares. I literally hid my phone from myself. Am I staring at it?
Cindy Elkins has a question. She says it could be done, but can she use the Memento ink with alcohol markers?
Yes, that's not a dumb question. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can, Cindy. You are forgiven for your question.
If it was a dumb question, I wouldn't tell you. Did I sit it under there by chance?
No.
It's got to be over here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she would definitely love a tulip festival.
We have one and I've never been to it right here in Montevallo, and I've never gone. Oh, look, here they are. They were in the layers. They were in the layers of all the cardstocks.
I did see that this weekend is Calico Ford.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Are you taking me?
I didn't mention that.
You didn't mention it?
I did not.
You didn't mention it for that reason?
I did not.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was. It felt like it. I guess that
I
was.
might have just been pointing it out. So.
I felt like that, but maybe not. Okay, so all you do here is you mimic. That's all we're doing. We're just going to line this up on top of the ones underneath, and that starts my first layer dimension. And then we'll do the same. Okay, and then it looks like this one goes here. Look how easy it is with the pre-cut foam. Love it.
Peel it and stick it.
Love that. Okay, and then I think this one goes right there. You can also test. Yep, that goes right there. These are pretty easy. I feel like they're easier than the ones we've done in the past. Okay.
I feel like this.
Here?
It makes you look much more talented than you are.
Ouch.
Wow.
How about that?
Ouch.
I appreciate that part. Because I believe I could make it look good.
If you say that, you're going to end up over here. You know
No, I
how
don't
they
have
are.
to.
Get
I
over
don't
here and
have
make
to.
it.
But I am saying,
Yes, she does still use foam, black foam squares.
Sometimes, yeah. I probably wouldn't hear because of the color, because of it being kind of spring, I feel like. But I love the black foam squares because they're beautiful anyway. They're just so rich. And they really do, they shadow out real well. The black ones do. But I don't think it's a problem to use these here. And I also would use my quick stick sometimes.
these are different sizes. They come pre-cut. So you get all different sizes.
The tiny ones, I think, are the 5mm by 5mm.
Like that one was just like one petal. That's the word I'm looking for.
Good job.
Not leaf, petal.
Look at the dimension.
That's so cool.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, that's all the flowers I picked. Let's keep going.
Pick your flowers.
Well, welcome in, just rocking it.
Oh, that's cute. If somebody
our
says, how
first
you doing?
time.
Just rocking it.
That's it.
The choice books, I should just, anyway, the choice books gentleman, that's what I'll say, came today. So, and he walked in the door. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm not complaining." And then I went, just had a whole Sunday school lesson where I was supposed to not say stuff like that. I'm supposed to say blessed and highly favored,
That's
right?
it.
And so Shannon said to me, she said, "Can you go back out and then come back in and act like that never happened and give her a chance to start?"
We try it again.
Like that would have been, that's a really good thing if you could do that.
Can we rewind it? Play it again.
And he's like, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good. It's funny to watch the different ways you do this compared to how I do this.
How many ways are there to do it?
I just flip them all over and foam everything on the back and then pick a piece up and.
I like to see where it's going.
All at one time.
Well, I mean,
Pre-stick it.
it goes from, largest to the smallest on top. So, I don't know. It's just funny. It's different to watch, different methods.
I think
That's why
everybody's
they say
brain works
it's more
different.
than one way to
It's
skin.
so, it's so funny you would say that because I watch Missouri Star Quilting and they work. It's so funny to me. There's 3 of them and they all quilt and they all do videos together. And every time they do, the comment in their little circle is, "Oh, I didn't do that way," or "I didn't do that." And I'm like, that's the cool part about crafting. Everybody does something a little different. But the mom who's been quilting the longest, I guess, is a lot more like me, where they just kind of, she goes off the seat of her pants a little more than the other girls do. That's probably more like me, just kind of go. And people say I'm meticulous. I'm not.
You're more meticulous with your sewing than you are your paper crafting.
I'm very picky with my sewing because sewing, I mean, I feel like it can show your mistakes much more. Paper crafting, I can hide them pretty good.
In our Sunday school lesson this week, we talked about how the good news of Jesus is too good not to share. And we talked about how everything we do is a way to share that. And I confess that a lot of times when people ask me how I'm doing, I just say I'm hanging in there. Well, that's pitiful. Don't nobody want to just hang in there. And so I'm trying to take that out of my vocabulary and say just how blessed I really am.
So Vinny taught us
somebody
we should
asks
say something good. And
how
first
I'm
thing I did on Tuesday morning, at least it took me till Tuesday.
Okay, so Maymay is using an embossing stylus, which is the pokey tool. And then she is also using the
Quick stick.
quick stick.
I love the quick stick. I really don't have to use both of these, but it's my habit to do that. I can show you that if you just have this guy, you can do what I'm doing because inside of here, it comes with a little pokey tool type situation. So I could use it. I'm just in the habit of using that one. So. Because I know a lot of you are like, well, that's redundant because you have that tool in there already. I get it. I'm a tool person. I have to have all the tools. All right, we're getting down to it. Okay, so this one was supposed to go, right there. Oh, peel and release.
That is the one nice thing. This foam does peel off pretty easily if you do place it in the wrong
I think
spot.
it's the finish on the paper, you think?
Or probably, but you can peel your mistakes off and restick them.
Just rocking it. I'm going to apologize to you in advance because this channel is very much about enabling you to deal with your addictions when it comes to crafting. But I will say, if you say that you tried to do scrapping, not successfully,
Try again.
look at folios.
Oh,
Just look at folios. That was a dirty word. I shouldn't have even said it.
You should not have told her about folios.
But
Or I don't know,
folios
her or him. You shouldn't
is
have said it. Should not have said it.
Shrunk down version of scrapping, and a lot quicker, a lot faster. It's just awesome. So check out some folio videos on Maymay Made It.
It is similar to the finish on Paper Rose. It is that slicker type of cardstock, but it is thinner than the Paper Rose cardstock. It's more of a like thicker paper, but not really quite cardstock-ish. I know it doesn't make much sense, but it's not quite super thick cardstock, but it's not super thin paper.
No, this is
mean-
not considered a folio. A folio is kind of like scrapbooking, just on a lot smaller scale. So
I bet that would be pretty if you just popped up the top of it, you know?
Mm.
That's one thing they did in a previous one we had. They just popped up portions of it.
That's the way I did the cottage.
And
The
yeah,
bottom
back-
section I glued down and then foamed up the top and made it. I don't know. It was really cool. It took a lot longer. I did completely enjoy doing the welly yesterday because of how quick it went and the return you get on
Well,
it.
you can see how quick this is. I've done 2. You know?
and you just went over your hour. So
Did I? Okay. Sorry.
and you had a lot of announcements.
It will cut off in 5, 4.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're not going to get a self-destruct message. You're okay.
We're all right. We're okay. We haven't spent a lot of time together lately, so we're good. All right. This then. Oh, that's interesting. I would have done that different. Okay, so see where the dark is? In my mind, that's grass coming up, but they say to attach it there in their picture. So do we mind them? Sure. Sure. We'll mind
You
them.
might as well.
We'll mind them.
I mean, they
Now-
came up with the whole idea, so
They're playing, not mine.
I'm going with it.
Had a couple holes I did not pick out. Right there. All right. And then this one's going to be pretty loose. I might want to see how deep I need to go.
That's what I had to do. But mine set over the top of it where yours is going in it.
Oh, Tamitha, that was dirty pool.
Oh,
That
it
was just
touches
a-
the little.
Tamitha
Okay.
posted the link to all the folios, the folio playlist.
Oh, no.
Just rocking it. I'm sorry. I told you.
She
in
even
advance.
tagged just rocking it.
I know she tagged you in it. It's addictive.
Oh, this is cute.
I know our ladies that came in earlier today. I was gathering her stuff because she wanted some stamps we didn't have on the store side. She's like, "All right, I think I'm done." And they were talking about their addictions and the things they like to do. And I'm addicted to, the quilt cards, or not quilt cards, but the stitch cards right now. And I showed her, and then she added to her order of things she was buying.
Do we have the big shot plates? We don't sell just the plates, do we? Or do
Some
we?
of them, yeah. I don't know what's in stock right now. Y'all, I love this so stinking much. Look at that. I love that so
That turned out really
I haven't even put
nice.
the cutesies on it yet. That is so cute. To me, this is just fun. This is not I would not make this card every single time, but I like having this option, Like we donated a door prize today. This would be the cute kind of card to add to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a gift bag. Something. I just think this would be adorable. I mean, who wouldn't look at this and go, "That is so cool," and like, "Yeah, I made that one afternoon," or it's from my favorite, card kit or something like that. I love that. Look how cute. Can I get that in real life? That little pot, and I'm gonna pop this up, and it says, "You're blooming lovely." I love that. I love it. They really are quick, but it's fun. I remember when we got them, the very first time we got them in, I did the ice skates, and I thought this is going to be daunting and I'm not going to enjoy it, but I loved it. It was so fun. I just put that on crooked. I just put it on crooked. So let's just turn it.
Ruth wants to know if you can explain to her the different types of vellum.
Vellum is a lot like cardstock, where it's a thickness thing. Some of them are thicker. Some of them are, let me think of a word. Thicker is not what I want to use. It is the right word.
It's a heavier weight.
Some of
But,
them are like super thin, but they don't do it in pound. Some of them do it in pounds. Is it points on vellum? I'd have to look at what we've got, but it's kind of that. You're going to get a richer version, and then something some are more see-through. Like, to me, the thinner they are, the more see-through they are. The thicker they are, the more opaque they are. Also, depending on what you want to do with it. If you want to emboss something, I would get the thicker, like not heat emboss, but the pressure emboss. I get the thicker. The thinner can sometimes cut through. But I also saw a tip this week that I haven't tried out yet that I want to try out. and that is to add a piece of cardstock when you're doing embossing on vellum. Put your project in, add a piece of cardstock, put that in your sandwich, and then it won't cut through your vellum. I thought that was pretty neat. It just lifted up a little bit. Look at this. I mean, can you see this being place cards at Mother's Day? And also a card they can take home? Love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then let's bring them out. Here's our galoshes, which could stand up they could stand up. I think I would put a little, I mean, you could just add a little attachment right here and make it and then use an extra flower and make, oh, that'd be cute to have a little flower on the ground holding your foot up. Holding your foot up. That's funny. There's that. Let's look at the wing. All right. So which ones are y'all getting or have you already got? And then where's my picket fence over here? Which ones have you already picked up or which ones are you planning on? I think they're so pretty. Just look at that. Did you just see it? Oh, we must be in the same. Somebody said, Corey said she just saw the same video about the vellum. What was the question about parchment?
Is parchment and vellum the same? I think
they are different. Parchment doesn't really have a lot of body on its own. You know, parchment is like a thicker gift wrap. You know how it kind of rolls? And then there's other parchment that is like resume parchment, which is actually different. Because, you know, I don't think we do this anymore, do we? Do we put resumes on parchment paper anymore? Do you print them out on that anymore? Nobody does that, do they? But back in the day, that was kind of how you did it. And that paper is really a paper. That parchment is really more of a paper or cardstock. What at home might feel like vellum? Does anything come on vellum? But everybody saw that same video. We're all watching the same videos, y'all. What at home would be vellum if you've never touched it before?
We have 3 shipments coming in today of different supplies from different vendors. So there's a good chance those replacement blades will be in that order. Not 100% positive, but kind of keep your eye out.
Maybe wax paper. Maybe. It just didn't have that waxiness, does it? Hang on a second. Maybe showing it would help. I mean, what took me so long to figure that out, right? So, y'all, I was watching Joyce Myers this morning. Joyce Myers, she said she'd been trying to change her husband for years and years and years. She said one day it just clicked. I'm never going to be able to change him. She said, y'all, my magnificently fast brain took all those years. I just thought that was so funny. That's me right here. My magnificently fast brain took that long to figure this out. Okay, this is vellum. And let's see if I can by chance tell you. This one is 65 pound. Smooth texture. This is Coordinations. I don't think we have this one. I think we did have this one. So 65 pound. But you can see how this 65 pound and cardstock 65 pound is completely different. But that is vellum. And you can kind of see, you can see through it really good right there. I don't know what took me so long to do that. A wedding invitation would probably have some on it. Yeah. All right. That is it, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. We enjoy being with you. I like being back. We're going to see y'all Thursday. Now, the plan for Thursday, if all works out like it's supposed to, we're supposed to be live with Eileen Thursday afternoon and then on my show doing the second part on Thursday. But so far, my dies have not shown up. I'm hoping they show up today in that order you were talking about, because she and I have challenged each other to do something cool with one of her dies. And so that's the plan, that I would be on her show first and then she would be on my show. So our shows would be regular time. So we didn't have to mess y'all up and give y'all a different time. We're just do part 1 on her show and then part 2 on my show. So that's the plan. We just got to hope that die shows up. If the die shows up, we may have to put it off until I get the die. But it might be here today. We got to wait and see when the orders show up. So.
Or tomorrow. Or Thursday.
Thursday won't work because I have to plan. I got to practice. So that would be bad if I just get it Thursday. But hopefully it'll show up really soon.
Becky, I'm so glad that you enjoyed spending your money in the store. I hope all of you enjoyed that very much. We appreciate it for sure.
You are so sweet. All right, we're going to close as we always do. Vinny's going to say a prayer for us as we close out today. And thank y'all for being here.
Let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thanks for the day. I pray, God, you'd help us to always be mindful that our joy comes from you. We can walk around in joy and in excitement and fulfillment and satisfaction, knowing, God, that you loved us, you created us in your image, you sent your son Jesus to die on the cross to restore our relationship with you. There's nothing for us to be sad about, God. I pray, God, that you would just be with those that are hurting, those that are struggling with different issues, whether it's family or friends or financial or job or whatever. But God, we know that above all, you're able to help us do things that we can't even imagine. So God, I pray that today you'd bless us and keep us focused on you and not so much what's going on in the world around us. Because God, the big picture is we get to be with you at some point in time. Lord, I pray for those watching today. I thank you for their sacrifice of their time to be with us today and to hang out with us and just to brighten our day. And I hope, God, something we said or did help their day be better as well. Lord, we love you. We praise you and thank you again in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All right, you guys, that's it. We will see you on Thursday in some way. We'll let you know how it's going to go. We'll send out an email and we'll post on the community tab. So until then, bye now.